What's up, guys? Here's my review for Vanguard Veterans. Alright, so this page in the Codex obviously says Veteran Squads, and it talks about Vanguard and Stern Guard, and gives all the options and lists all the war gear and weapons and special rules for both. But today I'm just talking about Vanguard Veterans. Basically, it's a unit entirely comprised of veteran Marines. It still has a veteran sergeant. There's no difference between the two except for the title, which technically does mean that you have to wound allocate to him because he has different stuff. The fact that he's a sergeant means that you do have to allocate to him for wounds from shooting or combat. But anyways, I digress. So, special rules for Vanguard Veterans. They have a hot little rule called Heroic Intervention, which it's the same rule as the Space Marine Codex, but I'll get to why it's different in just a sec. Like it says, basically when they deep strike, they are allowed to assault afterwards. They can't shoot, but they can assault as long as no one else has joined the squad and stuff like that. So they don't spread the ability to other characters. Like, I know it would be nice to attach a Sang Priest or attach a character and have them all Heroic Intervention, but that's not how it works. So it says, like it says down here, basically, again, after they deep strike, they can assault as long as they're equipped with jump packs. Now, the cool thing about the unit is with jump packs, Blood Angels jump packs have a special rule called Descent of Angels. And what that means is whenever a unit with jump packs deep strikes, they don't scatter 2d6 inches, they scatter 1d6 inches, which is awesome. No, it does not apply to anything in the Blood Angels Codex at deep striking. Descent of Angels very specifically refers to models with jump packs. And in fact, that's been finally errated because I know there's a lot of people that were trying to use the rules to their advantage. Bushido Red Panda was one of them. He was caught arguing on Belle Souls for a while, saying that, well, if he's got an assault squad in a Land Raider and they have Descent of Angels, because it's actually listed in their profile, that why doesn't the Land Raider get it? And, well, the reason is because the Land Raider doesn't have a jump pack. And it was errated to prove that point. So in other words, no Descent of Angels if you don't have a jump pack. So now the combination comes into play when you use Heroic Intervention and you deep strike d6 inches instead of 2d6, and then you get to assault afterwards. Odds are you're going to be within that 6-inch assault range if you're only scattering d6 inches. The only thing is you want to make sure that you're not putting yourself 5, 4, or even 3 inches away from the enemy unit. You want to make sure that you're about at that 6-inch mark. You can put them closer, and sometimes it's a good idea because, you know, if you roll only a 1 or a 2, you're going to be able to just do your normal assault move and make it. But you still want to be cautious because with that d6 inch you can still mishap, and you don't want that, especially for a Vanguard Veteran Squad, which costs 3 arms and a leg, points-wise. So remember to just sort of keep your distance and hope for the best with that Descent of Angels roll. And aside from the fact that Descent of Angels also lets you re-roll your reserves roll to see if you can bring in your squads, which is nice. So Vanguard Veterans, they are expensive, but with that ability, they're totally worth it. Arm them with whatever you want. You can give them storm shields, you can give them power weapons, you can give them all sorts of stuff. Power fists, it's ridiculous. They're awesome. Or you could just not buy them anything except for the jump packs. Have them deep strike in and assault, and as long as you, I believe the sergeant comes with a power weapon by default, but yeah, Vanguard Veteran Squad, power armor, bolt pistol, and chainsword. The sergeant has a power sword instead, and they have frag and crack grenades, which means they do get to assault at Initiative 4 through cover. And if you attach a Sanguinary Priest, they'll lose Heroic Intervention because, again, you can't attach characters. But if you happen to have one nearby, which is, you know, hard to line up, but if you have it, they will benefit from that, and they'll have Furious Charge on top of that. Overall, I like the unit. It's super expensive, and you'd almost be better off buying an Honor Guard, because they happen to come with a Sang Priest, but I'll talk more about that when I do the review for the Honor Guard. Overall, Vanguard Veterans are totally worth their points because of the combination of Descent of Angels and Heroic Intervention. But it really depends on how you use them, and again, they're expensive, so you don't want to count them as a throwaway unit. You want to kind of use them in conjunction with an assault tactic or whatever. So there's my review on that. I hope you guys like it. Remember, subscribe if you like the videos, and I'll talk to you later.